Happy New Year and welcome to 2023. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is James Parker and I am a full-time photographer and I live in Vancouver, Washington. Last year I had the opportunity to lead photography workshops to Hawaii, Washington, Oregon, Utah, and Arizona. And being fortunate enough to live right here in the Pacific Northwest with some of the most amazing landscape anywhere in the world, I definitely took advantage of that as well. So I hope you'll enjoy this video as I review my best images from 2022. If I created a vlog to go along with the photograph, I'll be sure to leave a link right below. So in no particular order, here are my favorites from 2022. Legend says that Komax was the dog of a Native American princess. When she went swimming in the ocean, an evil spirit who lived in the sea captured her. Her dog Komax stayed on the beach waiting for her and is still there today. And yes, this rock formation is also known as Wizard's Hat or the Howling Dog. It really just depends on the angle you're viewing it from and the way the light is hitting it. That evening, it was definitely Komax that I photographed. Haleakala rises to a height of 10,023 feet. This massive shield volcano allows visitors to literally be above the clouds at the summit on many days. I wanted to add a human element to this photograph to help tell the story, and I absolutely love the silhouettes against the bright setting sun with the clouds below them. The Watchman Zion National Park is an iconic location to photograph. I made this one on my Utah and Arizona workshop last April. I absolutely love how the remnants of the setting sun lit up the one face of the mountain, and I used a longer exposure so it blurred those clouds as they raced across the scene. Not all landscapes have to be grand. I love this intimate photograph of the verdant ground cover I made during my Oregon Coast workshop. The soft diffused lighting and the many shades of green with the small colorful stems all come together to make this one of my favorites. I wouldn't blame you if you had no idea what this is, but add a super telephoto lens, incredible fall colors on the far bank of a river, along with an amazing reflection, and this abstract art comes to life. A stormy sunrise on the Big Island ended up being incredible. It rained all the way to the location, and it wasn't until we arrived that we saw the sky to the east was opening up. I love how the golden warmth of the sun contrasts so nicely with the cool blue of the shadows and the incredible Pacific Ocean. I had some big waves and the right moment, and I came away with this. You'd never know it, but this was taken at Bryce Canyon. As I was walking to the rim before sunrise, I noticed the crescent moon among the bare branches of the tree. I positioned my tripod so the moon appeared to dangle just off the tip of a branch and allowed the beautiful roots to lead your eye into the photo. Rarely does everything come together in such an amazing way. A recent rainstorm, the perfect beach, the right mix of clouds, and an incredible sunset made this photograph a highlight of 2022. This is easily one of the most beautiful locations I've ever photographed, and I cannot wait to go back. It had rained all day. Everything was wet and saturated. When it finally stopped, the mist and fog hung low throughout the redwoods, the red and pink rhododendrons giving pops of color everywhere. I came around a bend in the trail and instantly knew I had a photograph. I love the Oregon coast. While exploring the beach just after sunrise, I came upon this scene. I love the lone sea star and how the shape of the rock it's clinging to mimics the hills in the far background. Add the soft diffused light and a pristine beach, this one's a keeper. Colors, contrast, and careful framing are what makes this photograph work so well. The stark, tall white aspens, with the only color the remnants of their yellow leaves at the top, and the fall colors surrounding the base of the grove, make a beautiful scene. A misty morning on the Columbia River with perfectly calm water, a pretty rare occurrence. I love the leading line of the poles on the right, the pastel clouds, and the 848-foot tall cinder cone known as Beacon Rock in the center. A nice bonus that morning was the white mist floating across the top of the water. A solitary campfire lit the bank and the forest behind as the Milky Way soared over Mount Hood. The hike in the dark and the long wait as the Milky Way slowly moved into position was totally worth it. This was my favorite Milky Way photograph of the year. Many thanks to the campers and their huge fire. The window between fall and winter occurred the day I hiked down to this amazing waterfall. The last bit of autumn color can be seen at the top of the falls, but while shooting, snow began to fall. This is one of my favorite waterfalls due to its gorgeous aqua color and the multiple medium-sized tiers. This is why I live in the Pacific Northwest. After several days in a row of crystal blue skies and zero color, a very early morning and steep hike rewarded me with this incredible sunrise. I love how the warm glow of the clouds are reflected in the snow in the small pond, and capturing this photograph made it all worthwhile. Literally 5 minutes away from my house is this view. A very cold morning, a bit of fog, the sun rising behind Mt Hood in the distance, and a meandering creek reflecting a sky on fire. I think this photograph ticks all the boxes, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. So those are my favorite images from 2022. I'd love to hear which ones you like the best. Leave me a comment below. If you'd like to learn how to take photographs like I do, be sure to check out my website at jamesparkerphoto.com, where you can find more information for any of the workshops that I'll be holding this year. Don't forget to like and subscribe right here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any videos that I release. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.